asking in chapter 1, what is marketing? Just like marketing research would ask, what is marketing research? And finance principles survey probably says, what is finance? And what are the boundaries of finance? And what's finance all about? So chapter 1, part 1, what is marketing, right? And in the first day of class, when I teach a semester-long class, I'll usually say, everybody write down their name, and everybody tell me your favorite TV commercial and something about marketing, and then everybody write down what you think marketing is. What is marketing to you? What does marketing mean to you? Over the 12 years or so that I've been teaching, I've gotten all kinds of responses, and I get a lot of things dealing with advertising, and a lot of things dealing with promotion, and sometimes things about finding the right products and the right quantities and the right styles. These graphics on this slide all deal with advertising and promotion. They all deal with marketing. Marketing is the bottom left corner. It's sex and advertising. Marketing on the top right is sports marketing. That's really important. Marketing through the internet and social media, that's marketing. Marketing is promotions, 2-for-1s, coupons, after Christmas sales, things like that, right? Marketing is psychological positioning, right? Pepsi, live for now. We're thinking that Pepsi is trying to position itself. It's younger than Coca-Cola, right? Coca-Cola is the original, the real thing. Coca-Cola is more American, maybe, right? It's more old school. And Pepsi's more new school, Generation Next, and all those other things they've been pushing on us those last few years. So they've been positioning themselves relative to other soda companies and relative to Coca-Cola especially. And Coke does the same thing relative to Pepsi. Don't look at them. We're the real thing. We're the original. Okay? I want us all to take 1 minute of wasted video time. I'm sorry to say, but 1 minute to write down as many soda types as you can. Yes, Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero can count as 3 different ones. Ready? Begin. Of course, you don't have to play if you don't want to, but will there be prizes? Yes, there will be prizes. It's marketing. Many of you are still writing. That's already a minute. Let's make it a minute and a half. Can we do that? What's the golden rule of marketing? Yeah. Make it a minute and a half. Okay, cool. Let's count them up. How many people have more than 10? Everybody has more than 10. How many people have more than 20? Raise your hand, hold it up if you have more than 20. 2. Gigi, you have more than 20? 20, 25. 25. 25 is our winner. 25, I can't see your name. Have you bought your book yet? How would you like a free book? All right. You would have tried much harder. Oh, that's not fair. Becca gets a prize. You're just borrowing it, okay, Becca? At the end of the semester, yes? And at the end of the semester, any of you accounting or finance majors that buy the book and say, I hate this, I'm never going to use it, I will happily take your book and pay it forward, and you will get good karma in your finance or accounting majors. But your accounting and finance majors, you don't believe in that crap. Just kidding. I might sometimes put down accounting or finance majors. I'm just joking. And I will put down marketing people too, because I'm an equal opportunity kind of person. Let's hold on to that thought. We have 25. In a minute, we have 25. And all of you have more than 10. We have so many different types of soda and so many different flavors of soda and so many different soda companies. There's a lot going on. How did they all get to us? How do we all know about them? At what age did we come to know about them? How do we buy them? How do we all know already how and where to buy them? All those things relate to marketing. On the first day of class, I'll usually ask my students, what is marketing? These are some of the responses I've gotten. I like that one. Straightforward. You can't say it's wrong. It's a required class for your minor or your major. Yes, marketing is a required class. It's finding new ideas to persuade consumers. You know, mind games. I get a whole bunch of the cynical ones. I get a whole bunch of these things, and it's not untrue. I'm ashamed at sometimes marketing, and I read the Dilbert thing, cartoons, and I laugh. Yes, marketing was sent to us by the devil, and you know, it just happens. But it's not all cynical. But we're getting consumers to consume, and marketing is the means by which corporations are able to hold their elitist power. I think I had a political science major in my class on that day. But if you do a good job marketing, you probably have a competitive advantage over others in your industry, right? Probably do. The departmental, I love this one. Marketing is the miscellaneous category of business. If it's not management, finance, or accounting, it's marketing. It's not wrong. You got to say it's not wrong. But could marketing be really broad? It can be pretty broad. There are probably more marketing majors who are everything from restaurant owners and entrepreneurs to real estate salespeople to salespeople in pharmaceuticals to, wait a second, the CEOs in the top 1,000 companies? More CEOs in the top 1,000 have marketing degrees than any other degree, or any other background, I should say. Right? It's such a broad range. It gives you the greatest opportunity. You find the right product, you might become a multimillionaire. Go down to the unemployment office, and more people in line with business degrees, the number one major might be marketing too. It's the highest risk, it's the highest reward. It's the most fun and creative. It's the most opportunity to get lost in the shuffle of massive numbers of marketing majors. That's all probably true. Okay? If we continue, marketing takes business and looks at the psychological aspect, the consumer behavior aspect. Why do people behave the way they do, right? Showing people they want something, well, showing them the advantages of our product and making people understand, or introduce a new product, create awareness and brand loyalty. Brand loyalty is definitely psychological. There are some brands that I'm really attached to, that I really like. Some people have even studied brand love in the last 5 years or so. Okay? That some people love a brand. Apple comes to mind for me. Marketing is the method of getting consumers to consume, convincing or presenting a product or service as something needed or better than some other product. We're talking also about customer needs and positioning. I said that Coke positions itself relative to Pepsi and other soda companies. It does, and Pepsi does too, right? That it looks at the others and says, we're the original, right? That Walmart looks at some of the other companies and says, we're the biggest, just we're the baddest. They don't say that. In the good way, the baddest. We are the cheapest. Always low prices, always. Right? That we have decent quality and low price. Right? That Mercedes and BMW say we have the best quality. Right? They are positioning themselves as high quality. Positioning Walmart, positioning itself as low prices, good value relative to quality. Okay? We often think about how we position ourselves. It certainly has to do with advertising and promotions, 2-for-1s and contests and coupons and all sorts of other promotions that you might be running. And as many promotions as we see as consumers, there are more promotions given from business to business, right? That we have sales, that we have free shipping, that we have cumulative quantity discounts, that we have all sorts of things that happen between business to business promotions that we don't know about, that we consumers don't see. The art of advertising a product or service, it includes all planning and design that goes into the product. So we also get some input into the product. We also get to see about design and color and fashion and style. We do marketing research to see how much we'll sell and what price we should set. We get to set the price. We get to influence how we set the price. Marketing to me is selling yourself in order to sell your product or service. The prostitutional, if there was a category that might work. But this sort of works for marketing, right? You can sometimes see when someone is selling you something and they're not buying their own sales speak, right? If they don't believe it, if they wouldn't drive this same car, if they don't wear that same watch, but they're trying to sell you the watch, you can sometimes tell when they're not fully vested in this, okay? A good salesperson will usually say, this is what I like about it. I see that there are competitors, but this is how we position ourselves. Possibly they would even sell both sides of the product. Marketing involves strategy, the study of how and why people buy products and services, as well as how to be successful. So if we're thinking about how, we're thinking about how we're going to do it and the processes we will implement, the tactics we will use. We think about strategy when we think about marketing, and we do all this with the definition of marketing, official definition, the certified correct definition. Before 2004, we used to say the process of planning, we got 2 P's already. I think somebody really loved their P's. Executing the conception, pricing, promotion, and distribution of ideas, goods, and services. Distribution could be called place. Ideas, goods, and services could be called product. So we would have had the 4 P's, the planning and processing, or the process of planning, the 4 P's, product, place, promotion, and price. And that was the easy way to remember it. I like that, the process of planning, the 4 P's. Cool. As happens in society, we sometimes say, well, it's more than that, it's bigger than that. Let's fly at a higher elevation and look at the bigger theory of it and ask ourselves what's going on here, and why would someone trade or be involved with the product? Why would they trade money for the product? Why would there be exchange? Because they perceive the product to be a good value. Relative to the money in my pocket, I would rather have that sweatshirt on a cold, rainy day. Let's exchange. Okay? So after 2004, the American Marketing Association came up with this other definition. Marketing is an organizational function and a set of processes for creating, communicating, and delivering value. What I mostly want you to remember for the test is when you see that creating, communicating, and delivering value, you'll know that's the right answer on a multiple choice question. Okay? The other stuff makes it a big, long definition, as happens in society. As we evolve, we get more and more syllables, more and more words, things get bigger and bigger. It's what makes my hospital a health maintenance organization. I don't want to go to a hospital. Hospital has the word hospice right in it. I don't want that. No, it's a wellness center. I want to go to a wellness center. Now, some of the non-marketing majors are thinking, and even some of the marketing majors are saying, oh my gosh, that sounds like academic bullshit to me. Yeah, it sounds like marketing and marketing gone crazy. It does, it happens. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, right? Definitions get bigger and longer, but the essence of this definition is value. I like Shelby Hunt's definition. I met this guy once. He still teaches. He's older. He still teaches at Texas Tech. He's a really nice guy. And basically what he came up with as a definition, marketing science is the behavioral science that seeks to explain exchange relationships. He said behavioral science, so it's sort of psychological. It's understanding people and why they would do things and how they would interpret things, how they would remember things, possibly, how they would be loyal or even love a brand, right? And it tries to explain exchange and figure out exchange and exchange theory. I imagine that Dr. Hunt has some background in economics. A lot of marketing people do, especially if you're teaching in 1983. Okay? So you're thinking it involves exchange. Now is when I share a personal story. I'm in my first year of my PhD program. I'm studying, I'm working hard. I go home for Christmas. A big Christmas dinner. There's 15, 16 of us sitting around. I'm sitting next to my grandmother. My grandmother at the time, I think, was 83 or 84 years old. She looks at me and says, "Oh, Damon, I'm so proud of you. We're all so proud of you. You're getting your PhD. What are you getting your PhD in?" I say, "Marketing." She says, "What?" I say, "The processing and planning of the promotion and processing the 4 Ps," and she just goes, "You're killing me, right? That's really boring." I say, "Okay, it's the planning and creation and delivering of value to consumers." She says, so tell me something you learned," she says. "Tell me something you learned last week." I say, "Cognitive dissonance." Can I get an ooh? Cognitive dissonance. Yeah, that's what she said. Ooh, sounds fancy. She said, "What does that mean?" I say, "Well, you have 2 opposing thoughts in your head. You're somewhat conflicted about these 2 opposing thoughts." She's sort of looking at me still, and I say, "Well, let's imagine you're on a diet, or you consider yourself a healthy person, but on your way home from work, you stop at Baskin-Robbins, you eat a whole big banana split to yourself. When you get home, you probably have cognitive dissonance. You probably have post-purchase dissonance, but you have cognitive dissonance. I'm a healthy person, but I can't believe I did that, right? I'm someone who believes in recycling and the environment, but somehow I couldn't find a place to recycle my bottle or can, so I threw it in the trash. For a little while, you might have cognitive dissonance." She said, "Oh, that sounds good." And she said, "So what you're getting your degree in is common sense made difficult." I said, "Yeah, that's pretty much it, Grandma. I can't go any farther than that. That's pretty much it. Common sense made difficult," right? That if we understand all this stuff, we kind of understand marketing. If we understand our brothers and our sisters and what makes them want things, right, then we maybe already understand marketing. No way, you have to have your degree in marketing. No, you do not. You do not have to have your degree in marketing, right? Are you going to just... Bill Gates, he never graduated from college. He knows nothing about marketing. I think he kind of does. I think you all kind of do. I think all of you who have parents, I think all of you know something about marketing, right? That you understand people, that you understand... I'm going to try doing this here. Right-click, pointer options, pen, that you all understand this. Oh, I think I have to use the mouse. Oh, that's not as easy. It's going to take forever to write this thing. Why doesn't this work? Oh, it does work. That's an A. You have to hold the pen sideways a little. That's an A. It always works so good in the practice. hard to read, but the term is social metacognition. That's a big-time college word. Can I get another ooh? Ooh, social metacognition. It sounds fancy, but it's maybe not all that fancy if you think about it, right? The prefix, let's just go backwards. Cognition, you mean just thinking? Rational knowledge schemas and, what is it, Madagascar? That's a movie we can relate to. Madagascar. You know, brain things in my head. Yeah, cognition, thinking, rational thought schemas. There we go, cognition. Meta, a reflexive prefix that is like meta-analysis is analysis of analysis. Metacognition is thinking about thinking. We think about thinking? Sure, we think about thinking. I don't want to watch a sad TV show. I want to watch a funny TV show to put me in a good mood. I don't want to listen to too much Elvis Costello. It'll make me depressed. I don't know why. It just does. And for some of you, maybe it's Adele now. All right? You think about your own thinking. You often think about your own thinking. Do we think about other people's thinking is the question. Sure, I know what will make my boyfriend or girlfriend upset or happy, and I want to do the things that, hopefully, I want to do the things that make them happy. And I want to do the things that make my mom happy. And sometimes I want to do the things that piss my brother off. And I know a way that I can get my brother to empty the trash, even though it's my thing. When we were growing up, I had to do, right? You could think about their thinking, and you know what they like, and what will sort of influence them and persuade them. Marketing is about influence and persuasion. Marketing is about social metacognition. This is not in the book. This is your bonus for coming to class today. Social metacognition. Any questions? Learn it, know it, live it. It'll be on the test. The test is not straight from the book. You want this on the test. It's easy. Sort of. Yes?
Is it on Blackboard?
No. You have to come to class to get the extras. Okay? So marketing is about exchange, it's about markets, it's about satisfying needs and wants, and I think we're okay. Does Nike, why do we care about marketing? Sort of. I know they had other reasons for their success, many other reasons, many other things influence profits. But marketing and advertising and marketing the right products at the right times and the right ways to the right people, the right segments of people and targets, yes. There's a good relationship for Nike and for Coca-Cola and for Apple and for companies that don't advertise very much, Starbucks, right? Because it's not just advertising. Starbucks is coming up with the right products and product mixtures and their places and their atmospheres within their stores. That relates to marketing to people and the way they feel when they drink a Starbucks coffee. It's not just advertising. How many types of soda are there really? At least in the United States, 1,508 according to Wikipedia, which we might believe. 1,500. Why do we have so many types of soda? That's ridiculous. Why? Because people will drink it, right? Because an economist would say we need to reach long-term equilibrium. But the population is growing and the population is changing. And as the population changes and says there's some societal trend that says we need to have more, we need to have slightly more healthy drinks, or we need to have more energy drinks. That's something in your lifetime. More energy drinks, if those can count in this area. Yeah, that's a trend, right? And as Red Bull introduced itself, and Coke introduced one, and Pepsi introduced one, and other, yeah, there might be more opportunities. There might be more opportunities for more types of soda right now, says a marketing person, right? Because there are that many segments and that many tastes and that many wants and that many needs, and that's what marketing hopes to understand. We're all about creating value. Hey, Mark, sorry, you're dead center. I won't pick on you again today, though. And all you have to do is pick a company. Coke, Toyota, Apple, or the university?
Let's do Apple.
Apple. What does Apple do to create value? This is the last slide, and we're done with this lecture. What does Apple do to create value for consumers? Yeah, Becca. Yeah, they give you a reliability. They give you a quality factor that seems like I can drop that phone or that iPad a few times and won't. And even if it's cracked. I had an iPhone 4 that cracked in it was falling apart, but it would still work. You know, I put a case on it just to hold it together. It still worked. What else do they give you? Thanks, Alex.
I guess they isolate their products from other products.
Yeah. They isolate and they give you an operating system that gives you confidence in how things will work, and the speed and the ease with which they work. Lots of people say Apples are just easier. So they have quality, speed, ease, cool operating systems. Wait, I just said cool. Isn't that sort of judgmental? But I think they promote themselves as having a coolness and a style factor. Or maybe they don't try too hard, but that's the essence of being cool. Maybe. Okay? So they create value by saying, we're cooler, stylish, more sexy, or something else. We'll make you appear more cool. Isn't that right, Hannah? Maybe. Okay? So they do all those things to create value. That is the end of Chapter 1, Part 1. Let's take a 10-minute break, come back for 2 more parts, 2 more half hour or so. We'll come back and we'll call it a day.